Welcome back to the second and third games in the Quick Plat series. In today's video, we're going to be looking at two games, the Battlefront Classic Collection and Star Wars Dark Forces. Two platinums that are vastly different from one another, but are both pretty straightforward trophy-wise. While Battlefront Classic Collection is more grind-heavy for sure, there isn't much to talk about trophy-wise for either of these games. As you guys remember, I already got the platinums for Battlefront 2, Fallen Order, and Jedi Survivor. But I haven't done a Star Wars platinum in a while, so I was super excited to jump back into the platinum run and get two Star Wars games platinumed. So let's jump into these platinum journeys and see how they went.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous. I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous. But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Starting with the Classic Collection, I jumped right into the first Battlefront, and surprisingly, there's only 4 trophies in the entire first Battlefront game. 2 for beating each campaign, and 2 combat-related trophies respectively. They're all extremely easy, but to the game's credit, I still very much had a blast returning to maps like Renvar, Kashyyyk, Geonosis, Hoth, and of course my favorite map of all time, Bespin Platforms. Like I said, trophy-wise, you just have to beat each campaign for each era of Star Wars, and after that, the rest of your trophy list is going to lie in Battlefront 2. I can't lie to you guys about this. With Battlefront 2, every single trophy, besides 4 of them, are tied to the medal progression system. It's way too complicated and in-depth to explain in this video fully, but the entire trophy list relies on you getting legendary status for 9 different medal classes, each of which are tied to different challenges that you must do in one life in this game. There's only 4 trophies not focused on medal grinding. 3 of them are based on leveling up with your character, which is stupid easy. You'll definitely get this done while you're grinding for those medals. And the final trophy is for beating Rise of the Empire. By far the best part of Battlefront 2. If you guys haven't experienced this campaign yet, I highly recommend it. It's a great campaign, regardless of which side of Star Wars you fall on, whether it's the Legends canon or the real canon. It doesn't matter which side you fall on. You can still play this campaign, and it works for either side.
During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we were about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private trouble?
Alright guys, this should be for the platinum right here. Let's see. This should be it right here. There we go, baby. The vehicle regen bonus is in. Let's see that beautiful platinum pop, baby. There it is. The Marshal Commander, baby.
But unfortunately, guys, that's the platinum. This game is disappointing in its trophy list. There's not really any type of trophies that are innovative, and the gameplay is actually quite disappointing as well. The nostalgia keeps you playing for a little bit, but once that nostalgia wears off, this game gets old fast. AI is still extremely stupid. The trophy list has little to no innovative trophies whatsoever. Hero Assault is still heavily favored, and online is damn near unplayable right now. I absolutely hate having to do this, but I have to give the Battlefront Classic Collection a 5 out of 10. It hurt me a lot to give this Star Wars game such a low rating, but thankfully the next game, Star Wars Dark Forces, was the exact opposite to the Battlefront Classic Collection. Unlike Battlefront 1, I never played the original Dark Forces video game, so I went into it completely blind, and I gotta tell you guys, I did not have a Star Wars Doom-esque game on my list of Star Wars games, but it works really well, surprisingly. You play as the legendary character Kyle Katarn. And like I said, a very Doom-esque game where you push through 15 missions with limited health supplies, and you'll fight enemies until you get to the end of the level, opening up secret passageways, doors, finding keys to get yourself through those levels. And the game really shines in this aspect, as you'll find new and old Star Wars villains that you'll run into constantly. These creatures in the trash you run into in level 2, that's actually the Dianoga from episode 4. There's also Imperial officers, Gamorrean guards, there's Trandoshans. Hell, even Boba Fett and Darth Vader show up for some fun.
an unfortunate setback. The Force is strong with Catan.
But the biggest surprise for me was the reveal of the future Star Wars villains we all know and fear very well. That being a very early prototype of the Dark Troopers. All in all, the campaign is extremely fun, but trophy-wise, it's kind of simple as well. In each of the 15 missions you play, you'll get 1 trophy for getting halfway through the mission, and 1 trophy for beating it. There are 5 side trophies for finding each piece of equipment in the game. These are technically missable trophies, but they're in every single level and they're in really obvious spots, so you guys should have no problem finding all of the equipment. The final trophy is just basically killing a mouse droid. There's 50,000 mouse droids in this game. I killed one just by accident, just for fun, and got the trophy without even knowing it. So that's an easy trophy as well. You should have no problem getting that one. And that's pretty much it for Dark Forces, guys. The exact same scenario happens in 15 missions. But like I said, the Doom-esque style of gameplay works extremely well. And it climaxes with a final battle with a fully finished Dark Trooper. I'm not even joking. This thing looks and acts exactly the same as the ones in Mandalorian, Rebels, Fallen Order, etc. It's pretty sweet to see in such an old game. While the game unfortunately isn't canon anymore, I still love it, and I had much more fun playing Dark Forces than the Classic Collection. The gameplay is a lot of fun. The challenges to open doors and get certain quests done can be quite difficult and challenging, but not too challenging to the point where you feel like you're losing a lot of time, like in some cases in Jedi Survivor. The game is a crap ton of fun, guys, but unfortunately I can only give it an 8 out of 10 because the trophy list is still super easy and the game only clocks it at about 5 hours for me. Let's get out of here.
Is that the platinum, I think, too? Let's go! Yeah! Another Star Wars game done. Feels so great.
And that's going to bring us to the end of these 2 quick platinum journeys. Like I said, there's not really much to talk to with either of these games, but with Star Wars Platinums, I had to get a video out for both of these games just to explain to you guys how they're so vastly different and how one remaster in Dark Forces nailed everything properly, while it seems the Battlefront Classic Collection seemed to have failed miserably in almost every department. I apologize for being AFK this past month. I got sick for about 3 weeks while grinding Battlefront, and it really killed my recordings. I got as much done as I could from bed, but as you guys can see, I didn't really get much platinum hunting done. I'm ready to hit the ground running. I'm back at 200%. And the next platinum video coming out for you guys is going to be the brand new South Park game, Snow Day. And then after South Park Snow Day, we're jumping back into the Marvel vs. DC games. We're going into the Arkham series, baby. I'm going to be jumping into every single one of those games. I can't wait to do it. So make sure if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, that you hit that like, comment, subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you guys get notified every time a new video goes live on this channel. That's going to do it for this video, guys. And always remember, if you're not playing the game for the platinum, hey, you're playing the game wrong.